The Mayor of London, the nasty person.
Good evening, Great Britain, or should I say, what's left of it. I'm not here tonight with a teleprompter. No State Department, MINDERS. No special relationship talking points, just a man who loves your country almost as much as I love mine, telling you the truth your own leaders are too terrified to say. Keir Starmer, Sadiq, this one's for you. Let's start with the numbers, because numbers don't lie. Politicians do. Last year, net migration into the United Kingdom, 806,000 people. That's an entire city the size of Leeds, in 12 months. Legally. Then add the Channel crossings, another 50,000, maybe more, young men, almost all military age, filmed laughing as your border force escorts them to shore like it's Uber for invaders. You pay £8 million a day, every single day, to put these people up in 4-star hotels. Travelodges turned into migrant barracks while British veterans sleep under bridges in Manchester. While pensioners choose between heating and eating because the energy bills went to fund infinity migration. Keir, you stood on the steps of Downing Street and promised to smash the gangs. 6 months later, the gangs are richer, the boats are faster, and your Home Secretary is writing poetry about how diversity is our strength. Tell that to the mothers in London who now check the knife crime map before letting their 14-year-old walk to school. And speaking of London, hello, SADIQ. Mister, living with terrorism is part and parcel of life in a big city. Remember saying that after the 7/7th anniversary. Part and parcel. Like rain or bad traffic. Here's what's actually part and parcel now. Mayor, to teenagers stabbed to death every week. Phone snatchings every 4 minutes. Acid attacks so routine the hospitals have special burn units just for them. Gangs running county lines out of hotels. You filled with the very people won't deport. You spent £100 million on concrete bollards and knife arches, but you won't spend 1 penny sending illegal boats back to France. You banned cars from half the city with your ULEZ cameras, but you can't ban criminals who shouldn't even be here. You bragged that London is the most surveilled city on earth, minus 20 cameras for every 1,000 people, yet somehow the murderers still walk free beckles the moment a police officer asks for papers. The human rights lawyers swoop in, and the court set them loose again. You turned the greatest city in human history into the stabbing capital of Europe, then had the nerve to lecture me about hate. Let me tell you how real countries fix this fast. Hungary built a fence, ended the flow in weeks. 0 illegal boats ever since. Poland, same story. Even Denmark, little socialist Denmark, started turning boats around and paying migrants to leave. Result: calm streets, falling crime, happy citizens. You know why they could do it and you can't, because they put their own people first. You put every other nationality on earth first and your own people dead last. You're terrified of being called racist, so you let your daughters get called worse on the streets every night. I've been saying this since 2016. I said it at the United Nations. I said it at Turnberry when half your media called me far right. I said London no longer feels like London. You screamed at me. Then the riots came. Then the grooming gangs reports came. Then the statistics came. And guess what? I was right. Again. So here's the message. Straight. No chaser. Stop the boats tomorrow. Turn them around at sea. Legally. Humanely. Firmly. Deport every overstayer. Every failed asylum seeker. Every foreign criminal. Rip up the European Convention on Human Rights that handcuffs your police. Leave the ECH of the way we left the Paris Accord. Fast and loud. Put British veterans in those hotel rooms instead of economic migrants gaming the system. Do it. Keir. Do it. Sadiq. Or in 5 years, there will be no Britain left to save. You still have the Royal Navy. You still have the greatest special forces on earth. You still have a people who, when pushed far enough, will push back harder than anyone expects. This is the push. Take your country back, or history will record that you were the generation that gave it away because You were too polite to fight for it. I love Britain. I love the Britain of Churchill, of Thatcher, of the Spitfire pilots, of the East End standing unbroken while the bombs fell. That Britain is still in you. I see it every time I visit. It's in the pubs, the terraces, the factories, the churches. Don't let the cowards in Westminster bury it. America is doing its job. Record deportations start January 20th. Now it's your turn. God bless the United States of America. And God save the United Kingdom. While there's still a kingdom left to save, he steps back from the podium, doesn't wave, doesn't smile, just stares into the lens for 3 long seconds as the waves crash behind him.